Hello. Welcome. There we go. I need to start timing it because it takes about 6-7 seconds for it to like fully warm up. And like I never know if we're actually good or not. We haven't really not had it start before, so maybe I should just get rolling with it. But anyways, we've got a poll. I'll leave it up for a moment because we only have 8 votes on it, and last time I checked it was tied. Yeah, 50-50 right now. We've got 10 people in here, 9 likes. Okay, that's fine. 16, bunch of people are flying in now. Make sure to hit that like button, I mean, I haven't really done anything to warrant a like yet, but hit the like button. Anyways, let's go over what we still have in stock. And it might just shock you because I'm pressing the wrong button. We still have an SP, guys. This is the model that everybody wants for some reason, and red's a really nice color, especially with the black. I'm really shocked that this hasn't sold, which is fine. I do have a new battery for it. Where did I put it? Oh, it's over there. It's on the main set, but I will swap this battery out, so it's got a good one in there, but it is ready to go. It's ready to be sold. It's in great condition. Other than that, I'll put this right here for people joining in still. Put that off to the side. You don't need to see the stream deck, and I don't know how to talk anymore. We still have the pink and blue. These are just such nice colors. Pockets, but I know that not everybody wants the opaque shells, but I just love how clean these look. But these are still available, and we still have this pink macro available, which I'm also kind of surprised that this didn't sell, because I think this is sick having the half and half, even though it wasn't originally planned to be this way. I think it's super cool. But that's what we got right now. Oh yeah, this does have a speaker. It's hard to see since it's opaque, but there is a speaker back there. Again, it's very quiet, not the best quality sound, but it's there. So if you want any of these, or if you want to stick around and wait for these to be built, you can find them at the link in the description down below, otherwise known as retroremastered.com. The blue macro sold, so that is gone, and both the GBA sold too. And we don't have anything new today. I'm waiting on DMG stuff to come in. I probably could have done some DMG stuff for today, but we still have 2 pockets. I did all the other models. I feel like we're good this week, so maybe I'll do some DMGs over the weekend or something. I don't know, but yeah, this is what we got today. We got Ho-Oh, and we got the this nice blue, and it's gonna be white accents all over. So let's acknowledge the poll here. Only 8 votes still, unless it just hasn't updated for me. Guess people don't really care about Ho and Luya. I don't really care about Gen 2 in general, so I'll say some hellos while in case anybody wants to answer the poll real quick. I'm gonna also put my phone up here so I can see any notifications that are important. And we've got, I don't know who that is, blocked by the first chat is blocked. Oh, Boomer. There we go. We got Boomer, Bok Wagok, DC, Clint, that guy, Indy, and Vlad. Hello. Welcome. Not a ton of chatter in the chat today, but that's alright. Doesn't have to be. Wednesdays are usually slower. And hello, Dylan. My laptop is charged. It's plugged in. I actually got most of the stream ready to go before like, I think it was around 11:40. Yeah, I was on top of it, but I was still purposefully, fashionably late, even though I'm not too fashionable. But you can get this fashion at retroremastered.com if you want to. This, and by the way, I'm gonna end the poll now. But by the way, oh, and Blink, I missed that one too. That was covered by the poll. But the last week I dropped the Nintendo shirt that I've been wearing like crazy. Of course, I'm not wearing it today, but apparently that didn't make it into any of the like the merch section or anything on the store. So it is officially actually obtainable if you go to retroremaster.com/merch. Hello, Erwin and Jay and Timothy. I'm glad you could catch the stream today. Enjoying your, it's not a day off, your half day off, your early out of work off. Enjoy the day. I am going to get started now. Good morning, Boomer. Email me after stream. I've got your Game Boy back. Just remind me after stream. Or you can just email me now and I'll see it later. Just say anything because I have it. And I'll need you to do something so we can get the shipment going. Anyways, let's get started. Get the Tri-Wing out and tear these puppies down. I officially have my tickets to go see Guardians Volume 3 tomorrow. I'm very excited. 4 o'clock, nice and early this time. And we got pretty good seats, even though I waited till yesterday to get the tickets. Perks of living in Oregon, not everybody's gonna sell out of tickets, even at the nice theaters, super early. But we have tickets at the nice theater up in Salem, so we can, me and my best friend like to go to the Regal in Salem because they have reclining seats. And it's better than the Cinemark in Eugene. We tried that last time for John Wick. It was alright. Just not as good. Regal's better. But I think the Cinemark had like slightly cheaper tickets. Come on. But I think the Cinemark has like IMAX 3D kind of stuff, but I haven't seen a 3D movie in a very long time. I'm ready to shed some manly tears. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna shed some manly tears too. Oh my gosh, that one's... Please don't be a broken screw post. Usually when the screw posts are this tight, it means it's like hanging on by a thread, the screw post. But we're good. Thankfully, we never have to put a screw in there ever again. I still haven't watched any of this year's movies except for Ant-Man. Ant-Man was alright. I was a little disappointed with it. But it was fine. I don't think it was as bad as everybody was saying it was. I didn't have a problem with the VFX. I thought the ending was good, like the very, very end. I don't want to spoil it, but like the ending battle was kind of weak, I think. But I'm just ready for Guardians. I don't want it to end, but with half the people wanting to move on and James Gunn's not even going to be in Marvel anymore, it's going to be over. I'd be surprised if they did a Volume 4. Did I not? I think I forgot to do... Yeah, I forgot to do the Phillips screws when I put this one back together. That's funny. Oh, there goes battery cover. Is that out in the US yet? Are you talking about Guardians? That comes out Thursday. Tomorrow. Oh. This one still has Phillips screws in it. Sorry. JIS. Let me use the right bit here. Even though I have the JIS bits with this iFixit ProTech toolkit, I still don't use it. It really doesn't matter. I think it only matters if you have crappy screws. But even then, the worst screws are crappy tri-wing screws, and those are all the same. Okay. I'll leave that in, actually. Now we can remove this. And we're done with these. Don't hit your IPA bottle. Okay. Let's get these ready to snip. There's flush cutters. And I'll use my paper towel this time. Okay. Let me look at chat, see if there's anything I want to talk about. Our Cinemark in Kansas City has upgraded all the chairs, projectors, and speakers. It's going to be super bougie and the same price. $725 before, $925 after. Okay, I guess I gotta move to Kansas City to get good movie prices. That's pretty crazy. The total for oh gosh. Well, one, what's stupid is you have to pay the convenience fee at Regal for, I'm pretty sure it's the same way for like every movie theater, but you have to pay a $3 convenience fee because it was convenient for you to purchase the ticket online beforehand instead of purchasing it at the door. Which at the Regal we go to in Salem, I don't know where you buy the tickets, because there's just concessions and then the person that scans your ticket to go in. And I just don't understand, like, do you just buy the tickets at concessions now? I don't ever see anybody buy tickets there. Plus, with assigned seating, you want to buy it beforehand anyways. And it's more convenient for Regal because they don't have to pay anybody to help you with the ticket process. But whatever. However they can get more money out of you. You got Guardians last weekend? No way. I don't believe you. I know that they did the premiere, like the red carpet premiere last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. But for everyone? The UK never gets anything first. Imagine if they used Ticketmaster. I mean, if there wasn't a convenience fee, I'd be fine with it. Because no one would buy up all the tickets in Oregon. Okay. What do you do with all the shells and screens that are still good, still in good shape, but aren't needed for the mods? I've got a friend that will sell them all. So our deal is I give them all to him, and then he sells them piece by piece, and then he gets me good deals on Game Boys because he scours the internet night and day for them. or he'll find a good deal and sell them to me for a really good price. So, does he get the better end of it? Maybe. But it gets it out of my house, and I don't have to worry about taking pictures. It doesn't matter the condition. I even give him the crap ones. It's up to him to throw it away. And what I mean by crap is, like, there was a shell not too long ago that I had to literally, like, flush cut out part of the battery compartment because one of the screw posts for the Phillips screws was busted off. And I couldn't remove the back without, or I couldn't remove, I don't know, there's something. I couldn't remove it without tearing apart the shell. And I'm still probably going to end up sending that to him, even though I don't know who would want it. Speaking of my best friend who's going with me to Guardians, Aaron Mai asks, "Are you an anime fan, Jake?" Even though he knows the answer. We talked about this on stream the other day. He doesn't even know it. I'm a huge Naruto fan. Just kidding. I like to say that just to annoy him. The only anime I know is because of Alfred and because of Aaron. And most of my knowledge is just because Alfred will talk about One Piece, or they make fun of Deku all the time on the Sega channel. And I find it funny. So I know who Deku is. That's about it. And every time I see a straw hat, I'm like, Luffy. Hey, that's his name, right? Luffy? Our speakers are stuck together. Blowing some canned air on these to get rid of all those pins that I just snipped off. And I think now we can move on to the mod kit. We don't get advanced screenings, at least not that I know of. Yeah, Aaron's obsessed with Attack on Titan. He has a whole website he made about it for a school project. Here at work watching this. So is my father. Mr. DJ Ames. I haven't seen his name pop up though. If there were another console you'd mod, handheld or not, which and why, to what extent? Funny you say that. I am, well, the plan in the future, hopefully the near future, is I will be modding GameCubes on stream and selling those too. So I'm working on that. There's 10 GameCubes over behind me. They haven't been tested or anything, and it'll still be a while because I still need to figure out the logistics of all that. But that is the plan for hopefully a near future. But we'll probably only do one of those per stream. You got Infinity War and Endgame 2 days early too. and you didn't go, I got solder in part of the board. I didn't want to. How do you get it off? So there is this thing. Whoa, just hit my head on the camera. There's this thing called, well, this one's called Gutwick. It's very nice, but the official generic term is solder wick, and there's some flux laced into this copper threaded something. I mean, threaded copper. It's not copper threaded anything. It's just threaded copper. But you put this down, and then you put your soldering iron down right where you want the unwanted solder removed, and it should suck it right up and put it into the braid, like all this leftover flux and solder here. You can also, I forgot that this zooms out a lot further now because there's no crop on this camera. Where'd it go? You can also get yourself a solder sucker, which is more fun, but these get gummed up like this one is now. It's not that bad. But you push this thing down till it locks, put it over the spot where you have the unwanted solder, have your soldering iron heated up, and then go boop. Yeah, see, that wasn't as good. But it should shoot back, sucking the solder up into this tube, and then it should be gone. But honestly, the solder wick is more reliable because once you can see when it's full of solder and you can move it down to the next part, all that jazz. But the solder sucker is more fun. So, pink macro sold? How did I miss that? No, it didn't. Liar. Is it not up there? Pink. Oh, it's the old pink macro, isn't it? Was there a notification that popped up on stream? Because the sale notifications are so delayed. That could have been the last pink one we did. That was a while ago. What would the price range be on the modded GameCubes? I'm not for sure yet. I'm not for sure. I don't want to say anything and be totally wrong, and you either be like, whoa, no way, or whoa, no way. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's get the Ho-Oh shell out. So, TBD. I will say that there will not be any games installed. If the shell is still in good enough condition, which a few of these are, those shells will be just cleaned and remain the original colors. But there are also some aftermarket shells out there nowadays. So if they're not in good condition, then those will be used. And that's what is going to take the most amount of time, is I got to test those, and I got to like look in there, make sure that all of the screw posts and stuff are good. Make sure all the buttons press on the top, stuff like that. See how many I actually need of those shells, because those shells are $50 compared to the well, the UV printed ones aren't even $50 unless you get the fancy ones from RGRS. So, and the GameCube ones do not have UV prints on them. Thankfully, the mod kit's a lot cheaper though. But yeah, everything will be on there except for the games. I'll have Swiss loaded on there, and all that. So you just have to pop an SD card into the SD card slot, but there won't be any games on there because that is illegal. And I'm not gonna buy 100 GameCube games to fix up. So I think, which by the way, if all goes to plan, this Friday's video is the 100 Game Boy Advance games, fixing 100 Game Boy Advance games, and that will probably be the last time I do a full video on it. I might in the future decide to do a stream fixing a bunch of games, but I think this will be the last video that I do because this one's been giving me some pain, and it's a lot of recording to trim down into one video that ends up being, goes from like 6, 7, 8 hours of footage to 6, 7 minutes of video. And I tried to teach more in this one, but even then, it's not, I don't know, it's just a lot of time lapse. There's so many games to get through, and a lot of it's fairly boring. But it's fun for me. It's just like not entertaining as a video. There's fun facts, there's teaching how to fix things and swap batteries, even though I've taught how to swap a GBA battery before. But yeah. Okay. Also, the Ho-Oh one, getting back to these Game Boys, it's got a pretty cool sticker on it. Let's see. Let's zoom in. I think it's pretty sick. There we go. Alright. Let's put this in here. Wait, I only peeled one side? I thought I peeled both sides. Oops. There, we're good. Okay, that is good. Set that down for now. Then we'll get the white one going. I'm gonna get the Kapton tape out because this one doesn't have a backlight bleed sticker, and I still don't know if this shorts at all on the screen. Gosh darn it. Oh man, I love when tape tears. Oh my gosh. That's such a waste of tape. That's really frustrating. Okay, scissors. I'm just not going to get that even. That's fine. I think that covers it, so. Okay, now I need to get this sticker off of here. Guess that doesn't really matter as long as I can peel the peel off. Okay. In the vein of your recent short, how often do speakers end up needing to be replaced, or is it really only if it's specifically damaged? A lot. It's like the most common problem in my experience with the Game Boy Color. So it happens a lot. It's sometimes it's just quiet, other times like there's just dirt causing the volume wheel not to spin up correctly. Sometimes the headphone jack is dirty. I don't know, there's a lot of different ways the sound can be bad on the Game Boy Color, and it just happens a lot. I would say, I don't know, I want to say it's like close to 50% of my Game Boys have some sort of sound issue. Most are easily fixable, especially if you follow those steps. Come on. But it's also like I buy them as junk, so they're bound to have a problem. So it's very common for me to have problems with sound on the broken Game Boys. Oh, the peel is in the way. Okay. Cool. I don't know why these are sitting here in my way. We gotta get more Kapton tape going. So, let's do that. The most boring part of any Game Boy Color stream. Okay, I think that's it for those. Let's see if I can reuse bits of the torn off part. Let's do that, cover that chip up. That works. And then we can, well, one of these is not going to be long enough to go all the way down, so for this one, let's zoom in, because we're going to have to do the vias here. So here is the via for start, and here is the via for select, I'm glad that I could focus on my hand there. Start, select. They're still a little hard to see on camera, but they're a little more shiny now. So where to put that cap? Now what we can do is, probably should take out the wires. Take those out. Come on. And then we can get flux down. There we go. Then over here, got plenty of solder on those. Where's my tweezers? We can solder start down there. Then we can probably go at this angle here. Solder that down. Then we can take the other longer wire, solder select down. Then also come at it from this angle here. And boom. There's the soldering for that done. Put the soldering iron down for a moment. And then we can take the thinner capped on tape that I've got. Cover that up. We can put the buttons and membranes down. Catch that all up. Where are the buttons? There they are. Apparently there is a ghost behind me at the end of last stream. I have not been able to verify this, but now my father, brother-in-law, and mother have all claimed to see a ghost. So I guess we can all watch that back at the end. If I remember. Okay. And we can adjust this. So we can cover up the rest here. Maybe we should just do this. There we go. That was kind of off camera. Let's zoom out a little bit. Then we can flip that over. Make sure the wires aren't in the way. Let's dump these screws out now while we're at it. No, there's no ghost. Yeah, there's no ghost. I do not believe in ghosts, no. I do not. I feel like if there were ghosts, there would be a lot. There would be a lot more present because there's a lot of dead people. Okay, let's get that going. Cinch that down. I don't know if that'll work. Might need to put a little square of double-sided tape down for that one, but for now we'll just put that in there and set that off to the side so we can get to work on the rest of this, or the rest of the other one. I'm actually gonna flip these because I don't think it really matters. It's pretty in the middle for both sides. We are going to solder to the test pads for this one because it's gonna be a lot easier. A lot easier. Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to do it like this, which is fine. There we go. And we can clean the soldering iron tip. And also clean up the flux around here since it is right next to the start and select. This went flying earlier when I was using the canned air. So. Okay. And make sure that the wires aren't over any screw holes or any buttons. then we can use all that tape in one thing. For one thing. Anyways. Now we can also take a piece of this tape. If I can lift it up. I don't know if that's gonna really do anything. Yeah, might cover it up a little bit. Flux is kind of preventing that. But, oh well, this should be fine. Let's put the buttons into this one. Oh shoot. I realized that we were overexposed here. I need to flush cut that. Sometimes the injection molding isn't perfect. At least at the points where they inject the plastic. So you might have to flush cut a piece here and there. Sometimes you can just flush cut. Or sometimes you don't need the flush cutter. You can just use the your fingernails. Losing my train of thought. Trying to solder on a new power switch for the Game Boy Color, but the problem is trying to create one. Trying to solder a new power switch for the Game Boy Color, but the problem is trying to create one. You're trying to make a new power switch? I'm confused. These are the same kit, it's just different colors. Same kit. Just from, one's from Funny Playing, well, one's from Zed Labs, presumably from Funny Playing. The other one was from AliExpress seller. So they, for some reason, they don't like to include the sticker. I don't know. So that's why there's a lot of Kapton tape everywhere. Now, should be able to drop all this in here. And we can slide that down. Lock the tabs. Grab a Phillips screw. I think that's Phillips. Now it's locked. Locked and loaded. But we'll get the rest of them down. Amazon's here. I don't know what... Oh yeah, the shipping labels. Sick. Now I can actually ship off the rest of the orders. Okay. There's two... They put two things of sticky tape on. Why couldn't I have one of these go on the other one? Can I peel this off? I can, but it's not gonna come off in a square. Dang it. Yeah. No, it's just a turd. Okay. We can push that up there. And put the IR cover on. Power switch. Oh, we gotta solder the power switches. Power lines. So we'll do that now. And we'll put some flux down while this heats up. We're gonna solder to C on the power switch, and I guess we can put a little dab of flux here, even though we don't really need it. Now we're up to the right heat. Put that down, a little extra solder on C. Make it a little easier. Take our power wire. Solder those together. Push that down a little bit. Gosh dang. These stupid tweezers. You can't even see it. It's off camera. I need new angle tweezers so bad. Okay. Now we can put those power switches in, close them up, test everything out. Where'd the white power switch go? Oh, there it is. Test this one first, because the first one I grabbed. So I just rudely and suddenly ejected. From my job today. I feel like I should have seen this coming, being hired as a human cannonball at the circus and all. Ha ha ha. I was genuinely concerned for you for a moment. Sound works. And we got grid lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still have grid lines on here? Or is that just the... I think we do still have grid lines on here. There we go. And then we had that little logo issue. Oh, tap. I think that's the right color. Yep. Cool. Select, start, right, B, left, A, down, B, up, A again. Okay. A doesn't go down very far. Also need to adjust the screen here. It's not perfectly centered. There we go. Okay. all of that works. I'm gonna double check the what's it called there? Can't think of what it's called. The membrane. That's what it's called. I'm gonna double check the membrane on this one after we test this guy. Because I don't want the membrane to be slightly out or something. Speaker works. I think I just accidentally did that. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I feel like it should be more of an orangey color. Oh, did it again. Screen still center. Okay. Like a red orange. I don't know if that's a ooh, like that. Perfect. That's really red on screen, but so is Ho-Oh. Okay. Let's test all the buttons since I didn't put the test card in there. Start, select, B, right, A, left, B, down, A, up. I guess, this one I can actually see. B definitely goes farther down than A. But I can see that the membrane's not messed up through the shell, which is nice. So, maybe this one's fine, but we'll double check still. Because it still presses down, it works. Just doesn't feel quite right. Okay. Take this off. Undo these 3 screws here. Yeah, I think this is probably one of my favorite color combos, is this light blue color, whether it's the clear or the opaque shell with white. That's why I went with white, even though my shell is black ice. I went with the white just because it looks so clean. It looks a little messed up. It's like, it's coming up a little bit. So maybe if I hold it up when I secure it down. I'm just gonna hold it really tight. Okay, that's a lot better. Oh wait, we're not fully locked in. Yeah, that's still better. Okay. We'll screw it down, double check once more. Then we'll just get to finishing it up because we are nearly an hour in. The Ho-Oh shell I found on AliExpress. Just search UV printed GBC GBC shells. Yeah, that's a lot better. Still a little stiff, but I think that'll just get better with time, like everything else. Because even, yeah, they're all a little stiff. Just A seems to be a little bit more stiff. I'm gonna loosen this. Loosening that screw. Oh yeah, that helps a lot. Okay, cool. Double check that it still functions. And then we can get going. Start, select, B, left, A, down, B, up, and A. Yeah. Just a little stiffer, but that's normal for new membranes. So there we go. Let's screw the rest of these down. You got a little insane in the membrane, exactly. I wish I did have a better eye for finding the cool color combos, because a lot of the time I'll just match like the same color, or I'll match a color with white or black, and it's like they look good, they look clean, but like I want to see like, okay, like a purple with a blue and like a yellow in there and make it look nice. I can't do that. Power switch is a little stiff too. Alright, start, select, B, right, A, left, B, down, A, up. Did I do start and select? Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, most of that was covered by my face cam. Alright, let's list this one real quick. I'm gonna wipe it down. Get them fingerprints off. If you're wanting this guy right here, I'm gonna list it right now. So get your fingertips ready. And I think I actually have a listing for this. It's just a really old listing, and I only have one picture of it. So we'll redo that one. And let's still take a picture of this here. Oh, I should put the stickers on, huh? Here. I can turn this off. We'll put the stickers on so we can have an extra picture on there. Even though I have a feeling this is going to get snatched pretty fast. There we go. Take that out because you guys don't deserve the game. Well, you guys deserve it. You just... I can't get rid of it. Okay. Anyways. Oh, it's still archived. Hold up. Make sure... Oh, see? That... We almost had an accident there. That should be in Game Boy Color, not just featured. Alright. Unarchive it, put it in Google, put it active. There we go. Sorry for the delay. Yes, double check your shipping address before ordering. And not to spill the beans, but that is from experience from Boomer. That is from experience. That's why Boomer needs to email me so I can remember to get his shipment ready to go, because it is now back in my possession after it made it probably to his apartment building, but he didn't put the apartment number on it, so it came back, which I think is just dumb. If it's the right address and they see the name, the apartment building gets it at the front office, and they're like, yeah, we have a Boomer. Can't tell you what apartment he's at, and we can't give it to him. That's dumb. Maybe there's something more to it that I don't know, though. I'm just glad it didn't go to the wrong person, because then I don't have any way of doing anything about it. If it was like an old address and it went to someone who has no idea that modded Game Boys are a thing. Couldn't do that in the UK. My Victorian era block of apartments didn't have a front desk. We don't have a front desk at my house. This is one of like 3 desks, and they're all mine. I panicked yesterday because I autofilled my address, and historically I have it set to my business address, not my home address, but I got lucky and won 50-50. I mean, it's not like it's that... It wouldn't be too bad if it went to your business, right? Okay. Boom. And yeah, touchpad works fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. And we'll make sure that we're all good here. Start, select, B, right, A, left, B, down, A, up. Cool. Turn that off. Do the peel. Maybe. Do the peel. Turn it back on. And let's get this one listed. So if you're waiting for this one, get your fingertips ready. I'm not gonna put the stickers on. I'll put the stickers on. But I'll just do the first picture first, because I have a feeling it's gonna sell instantly. Keep in mind that these are the back stickers here, even though they're gonna be out of focus. Let's see. All products, gotta go to the Lugia one. Not all products, we want recently updated products. Lugia. I'm gonna duplicate this. Change that to Ho-Oh. Save that. Let's take a picture. Done. 1 in stock. Save as active. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's going to go in Game Boy Color. Yep. Alright. We're good. It is now listed. And while we wait for that to sell, we can plop this down, and we can put the sticker. Whoa, put the stickers on. It's a little scuff there on the sticker. Then we can put the sticker on. And I will update the pictures in case anybody is waiting for the look of the stickers. And there we go. Beautiful. And there's another old purchase notification. That was from Easter. That's how delayed they are. I remember that selling on Easter. But these are the two that we built today. They are beautiful and available now at retroremaster.com. Then we still got these two Game Boy Pockets here. I'm gonna slide these down, put these up here. Guess we should probably show off the Ho-Oh a little more there. And then we still have this pink macro right here. And we still have this guy. Actually, you know what? We can do this. Now they're all mostly on screen there. Those are what we have available currently, all up on the website right now, retroremastered.com. And yeah, they can be yours today. Well, they won't get to you today. That would be pretty crazy if they did. But yeah, there's all that we have for sale. Let's see. Just finished the restoration of my SP with a Rayquaza shell and IPS mod. I have to change the volume button, the speaker, and the hinges too. Cool. Thank you, Halo newbie. But with that, I think we are. I must refrain from buying any more Game Boys. I mean, I'm gonna tell you that you should. So, but I want you to buy them from me because these are pretty cool. I mean, I'm honestly surprised that this hasn't sold already. I thought this would sell instantly, but maybe that does answer the question. Ho-Oh is not as good as Lugia, even though we were 50-50 on that. I'm really surprised that the SP hasn't sold. Do people not like red anymore? Red and black? I don't know. But I appreciate, man, we're just back to not talking well today. Oh yeah, the ghost footage. I was about to sign off. Alright. Going to YouTube. I can't share my screen on Mac, or at least if I can now. I don't know how to do it, so we're just going to show my phone screen. I'm gonna go to let's see if we can find it here. I know you can't see it right now. At what point is it? Do we have a timestamp? I'm gonna turn the brightness all the way up and then see. We'll go back a couple paces here. Are you talking about the piece of dust that just flew by? Because that's the only thing that I see. It's the only thing I saw. Did I miss it? There it is, okay. Right here, there's a hair that floats by. Dust confirmed. Alright. I would call that dust and not a ghost, but that's also me not believing in ghosts at all. And yeah. But that's it for today. I will see you guys on Friday for hopefully 100 Game Boy Advance games being fixed. See you guys. Later, guys. What am I thinking? It's later, guys. How did I mess that up?